Hey guys, it's Emmy, and we are back with another video. So today's video is going to be about, basically, what we're going to do is, throughout the next 4 videos, is we're going to go over things and we're going to go more in depth with them of my previous video. This one is about, basically, the relationship with my father, because as you've seen in the video, my last video, I said something that said that when my father was actually happy, trying to figure out when exactly I started or ended around that time, basically, because I was trying to say like things that had updated, like, oh, I actually got in a good relationship with my father. So that's what today's video is going to be about. No one's names are going to be used. We'll figure out those names in the future. I'm probably not going to be using names, period, but we'll see how it goes. And so, if you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button. Like this video if you didn't, or heck, dislike it if you didn't either. Why not? They need a thumb sideways for indifference, because it's like, I wasn't jazzed with your content, but I didn't hate it. That's what YouTube needs. That's what they need. And comment down below what you want to see next. And let's get onto it. I said let's get onto it, but legit, the let's get onto it is just me sitting here and talking. Okay, so let's start with things. So, my dad married my mom back a year or two before I was born, so back in like 2005, 2004. There was no big fancy wedding. They basically got married for the reason that they were having a kid. That's why they got married. My mom divorced my dad when I was 2 because there was no, let me figure out what I'm trying to say. Basically, the town that I live in, and with what he wanted to do, there was no good place for work. And, well, he still needed to go to school for that. So, he went back to school while still working. And within that time, he got another girlfriend, got her pregnant, but they never got the whole married thing. Kind of glad they didn't. And yeah. Within that time period, I didn't really get to see my dad because, let's be honest, he was going to school and he was working at the same time. So, like, that whole thing was, like, not. And my dad was actually a very serious person. How you doing? He was actually a very serious person. You hardly ever seen my dad laugh. I don't know if that was the difference between when he was at work or if he was just here. He would play with my little sister, but, like, he didn't look. I wouldn't say that he didn't look like he enjoyed it, but, like, legit, he still had that very serious look on his face. I had actually never seen my dad laugh before. And, well, I think it's because he was just a serious person, but it also could be the fact that, well, his teeth are also crooked like mine. But he really didn't smile that much. He didn't really smile for pictures. I think his driver's license picture actually probably looks terrible, but who knows? I haven't looked at his driver's license in a while. There's a kitty here. Hi, kitty. How you doing? She's very loving right now. Back on topic. But anyway, this woman was not a great woman. She was like a Karen parent. Like, she's the woman who does not discipline her kid. Like, she would spank her every now and then, but that's it. I've hardly ever seen her discipline my little sister. Let's be honest. Oh well. She's just walking away. But yeah, she's the parent that where, my little sister, she'd probably get like a little cough, a little sniffle. She's just like, oh my god, we have to go get cough syrup. She's gonna get us. She's sick. She's got the flu. She's got a cold. Something like that. That kind of thing. The overly dramatic parent. Then again, it's her first kid. But my mom wasn't even like that with my sister. She also had help. I don't think this woman barely had any help with her kid, with my little sister. But again, my father was working and going to school full time. No real time for that. He did graduate, but I will get more into that later. So, fast forward in the future, they've gotten a duplex. They had a duplex together. They were living together. All that kind of crap. And yeah, So, fast forward in the future, my dad is with me. The relationship was down in the sinkhole. The relationship with my the relationship with my father and my mom was actually going really good. They knew they did divorced parenting like no other. I'm still very in great condition with my father, and I'm still in great freaking relationship with my mother. Was the relationship with my father great? No, it was not. And I'll get into that in a reason and why. So, my dad, he was over for my birthday, something like that. Probably my birthday, because that's really the reason he comes down to town anymore. Well, used to come down to town, was, for my birthday. Or he would legit just say happy birthday to me online. But who knows? Things are different. And, yeah. So, my dad, I was in the front seat of my dad's car, and I think I remember specifically, we were driving through downtown. Not downtown specifically, but like the main part of town where all the shops are. And she had called him because the night before she had sent a text to my mom saying that she hopes that me and my dad were having a good time together. Now, I was at church when this was happening, wherein she thought that my dad and I were together. So my dad might as well have been cheating on this woman, but I actually did not care. My dumb self blamed it on my father. But let's be honest, this woman was not a good parent. She was not a good person to me, actually. I'll give you an example. My little sister was 6. I was getting portions of food for 6-year-old. I was not getting the big amount of food that I need. Henceforth, why I think sometimes I eat so much was when I would go to my dad's, I was barely fed anything. Let's be honest. Not saying that this woman didn't feed me. She did feed me. In fact, I ate most of the times of the day with just small portions of food. And stuff like that. Like when I go to my papa's, I get 2 Lunchables because I'm the person I am. I eat a lot. When I went to my father's house, and I would get 1. 1 is not gonna suffice me until whenever you're gonna feed me next time. Sorry. But yeah, I was cleaning because I'm a very clean person. I say clean in quotation marks. I clean to look clean, but my OCD kicks in at certain points of the time. Well, my OCD had kicked in, and I was done with the way the room looked. So I was cleaning, and I was currently making the bed that I had slept in, and my little sister was in the way. So I legit picked her up and moved her as I would a cat. You know, the cat. Because, well, that cat hates me. But I picked her up and I moved her. She probably went and said something to her mom, saying probably Sissy was being mean to me or whatever. And she says, "Don't touch my child like that." I'm just like, I legit picked her up and moved her as gentle as I could. Whatever. And legit, she started arguing with my dad over the phone while he was in the car with me about that night, and it kind of ticked me off. I'm just like, because he was screaming, and I hate screaming. That's one of the things that I can't deal with, and I absolutely just wanted to go home. A month later, after my dad left, I started to blame my father for what was happening. I am older now, so I understand that it was not his fault, it was her fault. Am I in contact with this woman? No, I'm not. I see my little sister about once a year. At Christmas time. That's the only time I get to see her, and even then I still don't like her. You would think this child's not disciplined with the way she acts. I do not like her way of parenting, and if I could, I would take my sister out of that home and I would bring her here, but there's no room here. But yeah, so I did not like her style of parenting, and I really don't. But years come on by, and my mom says, "Hey, your dad's got a new girlfriend." I'm just like, "Oh, great. What a surprise." And coming to find out, this woman was not as bad as I was making her seem. This woman was probably the biggest improvement that my dad could have been. Between the time of girlfriends my dad graduated. I got a card in the mail saying that I was invited to come to his graduation. I did not go. One, I did not want to go. Two, I probably had school or just did not want to go, period. I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I didn't want to go. I did not want to meet my father. Didn't want to see him. To me, at that point in time, my father was dead to me. In this point in time, my father was dead to me. He was. But yeah. And so, I didn't go to his graduation. And I didn't see him until, well, Christmas. I mean, I don't even think I wished him a happy Father's Day. Or a happy birthday. Well, no, I think I did. I sent a text message. That's what I did. I sent him a text message. I don't even think I called him. Which is what I usually do. Well, now and before then. Because, well, I don't see my father a whole lot, and I want to spend as much time as I can before, well, I don't get to see him at all. Which I have no clue when that actually is. So, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, great. Great, can't wait to see this one. How this relationship plays out. And then I say, oh, they're both coming down for Christmas. I'm just like, oh, freaking great. I was not happy with my dad bringing his girlfriend down for Christmas. I'm just like, oh, great, now I gotta meet her. And let's be honest, when I thought I was seeing this woman, let's be honest, I did not think she was gonna be. I basically badmouthed this woman to myself. I'm just like, oh my god, great, I get to meet another one. She's probably gonna be terrible. My dad has bad taste in women, minus my mom. Because let's be honest, I think I kind of wanted my mom and my dad to still be together. Let's be honest, that's never going to happen, people. My dad is happy where he is, and my mom is too. Yeah. And my dad being my dad, I asked him for a vanity, because I wanted a vanity. I got a tablet. That's 5 years old. Almost 5 years old. I love it. Well, it's between 4 and 5 years old. 5 to 3 years old. Within the time span of that. So yeah. And I met this woman. She had black or dark blue hair. I cannot remember at the time. And I'm just like, this is the woman? Great. And let's be honest, I think she had picked out some of the gifts because some of those gifts, my mom probably told them that I liked art stuff, so they picked out legit, basically an artist's dream. A giant art case, like a little tiny easel about the size of a window. And I loved it. It was a great Christmas, and I loved it. I got a sketchbook. The sketchbook is in the trash right now because I filled up all the pages. But yeah, the sketchbook is filled. It's in the trash now because I kept all the drawings I wanted. It's gone. I yeeted it. But yeah, and I ended up loving this woman by the end of the day. We went mini golfing, and we went to eat food, which is what I love. And then we went to a bookstore. I don't know if it was in that order. I think we went to the bookstore before we went to eat. But yeah. And I had a really great time there. Like a really great time. And I honestly, this woman, I think she knew how to take care of kids. Woman had not had any kids before. Probably could have babysat, I don't know. Had not had kids before. Might have texted my mom, just like, hey, what can I do to make this kid like me? My mom probably said, hey, bring food. Take her to eat. That kind of stuff. So, woman had like legit like a Tupperware bowl full of like cookies and brownies, and I'm just like, oh my god, this woman is legit a godsend. Had water in the back seat if I got thirsty. I didn't drink the water. Probably should have drank the water. I don't drink a whole lot of things anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna get one water because my throat's getting dry. Back with my water. But yeah. And that's what made me love this woman. And then like legit, mini golf, I'm almost positive that she won. And then bookstore, she legit bought me 2 books. They're in storage. Have not read them, but it's probably something I could do over quarantine. Just read a book or 2 or 50. But yeah. And so this woman changed my father too. My father actually he didn't smile because his teeth were also still very much crooked and terrible looking. I'm just gonna say they were terrible looking, kind of like mine are. But he uses Invisalign, so like his teeth are actually getting a lot better, so he does smile a lot more. But even then, I seen him grin. He like closed mouth smiling, like he was grinning a lot, and I loved it. I liked seeing. My dad actually jokes with me now. Like if I'm going down to present day things, my dad, he does smile a lot more because his teeth are fixed and well, he is happy. My dad never really had a need to live in animal-friendly apartments, so the only thing he had was a gecko or fish. They bought a dog that is legit taller, like when it stands up on its hind legs, that is legit the same size as my mom. My mom is 5'1". And he's like the cutest little thing ever. Like he's a giant baby. I would show you a picture, but I currently don't have pictures of the lovely dog. I was legit close to saying his name, but I didn't. I was just like, dog. He's a dog. That's what he is. He's a dog. But yeah, he's the cutest little thing in the world, but well, woman had a cat. Love cats. And so, well, with kitties, you're gonna need pet friendly, so of course, they got a dog with it. They had a beautiful house that they had to move out of because, well, rent cost reasons. It was just getting a bit expensive, and they could afford the house with the jobs that they're working, but it was just basically when they paid the bills, it was just too much, and they basically had almost no money left. So they bought a different house. House is still huge and beautiful. It just needs to be furnished. Well, they just need to finish furnishing it with all their stuff, and it's great. My dad's happy, she's happy, everyone's happy, the dog happy, the cat's happy. We're all happy, and I could not ask for a better person for my dad to have. This woman, she's 2 years older than my mom, but she is like a little bit more mature, and she knows how to treat me and my little sister, although we both get tired of her very quick. Woman loves shopping and makeup, so like she's basically like my best friend, just like, you know, a best friend that could be my mom. So legit, I got to go to work with her because she is a sales manager, so I went to work with her, and they fed me there. That was just like, I love this place so much. So yeah, she knows how to take care of a kid my age, my little sister's age, even though she doesn't like my little sister. But like, yeah, her whole thing is just like, the reason her and my mom get along well is because it's just like, the more people that love your kid, the better, right? Right. But I guess that's all I can tell you, really, without giving out information of where they live. I mean, they don't live in the state that I live in, but like, that's as much information I can give you, right? With protecting people. But yeah, my dad's great, she's great, I'm great, the pets are great. I mean, yeah, we're all very happy, and yeah, I'm glad my dad finally found someone who will makes him happy, and I could not ask for someone better. Thanks for watching the video, and again, please subscribe, please like, comment, dislike. Legit, if you don't feel like doing either, legit, just have like the freaking like fist bump out, or like maybe they have a thing like that's like this, or just like, I don't know. They probably have like a thing down here where it's just like it looks like this, but they probably don't. I don't know. I haven't looked at my emojis in a while. But legit, just smash it. Just like legit, just have a freaking fist, because I think they have that. I don't know. I don't look at emojis, man. I look at the faces. That's it. But legit, smash the subscribe button and smash the like button or dislike button, whatever you feel like. Or legit, just comment indifference in the comment section. Just comment indifference. And I will see you guys next time.